Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon 3DS. In the last episode I don't want to talk about it. It was a disaster. And in this episode everybody's level 45. Fred is holding the XP share because it's still kind of a useless piece of shit. And let's go over the team real quickly. We've got a Georgie Empoleon with Bubble Beam, Swagger, Fury Attack and Aqua Jet. We've got Robert the Camera, which has not changed. We've got Midna, which actually... I got things totally mixed up. This is not where you find the Razor Claw to evolve Sneasel in the original game. This is where you get Sneasel in the original game. And the actual Razor Claw is in Victory Road. So I'll look through the box to see if there's anybody that I wanted to have over bringing Sneasel, since I can't make it a Weavile yet. It'll be a while. But no, actually, Sneasel was a really good fit for the team and is a very good physical attacker. Its special attack is horrendous though, so we want to get rid of Icy Wind as soon as we can. We've got Icy Wind, Metal Claw, Slash and Feint Attack, which are all physical attacks, which are going to be really good. Then we've got Fred with Toxic Spikes. It's going to be an important one. Poison Jab, Assurance and a Twin Needle. And then we've got Galad with the usual moves. Flog with Signal Beam, Psy Beam. I really want that to be Psychic. Discharge. I really want that to be Thunderbolt. And Recover. So altogether, not a horrible team. And honestly, I think I might just lead with Fred because of the Toxic Spikes. Those are going to be really useful in the long run. I need to give somebody Rock Climb though, and I am not entirely sure who. What is Rock Climb's power? It's 90. 90 power is not bad. It really isn't bad. It's gonna have to be George because Gellert already has an HM. I think. Does he? Does he? He's got Cup, yeah. So Gellert already has an HM. So does... Yeah, stop trying to learn Rock Climb. So does Robert, but Robert can't even learn Rock Climb, apparently. So George is going to be our Rock Climbing Pokemon. But it doesn't have a great physical attack, so it's not going to be a really useful move to have. That being said, it probably is better than Swagger, because Swagger is a very unreliable move, of course. So this does allow us to go get some more TMs across the region though, because the Ice Beam TM, which I wanted to get between episodes as well, you can't actually get until you have Rock Climb. And I didn't want to teach it to anybody until the actual episode started. So I don't have Ice Beam. Then again, I probably don't really need Ice Beam that badly either. Oh, a Reaper Cloth. Just too bad that our Duskull died like a long time ago. Because we could have a Dusknoir. Did it die? Do we still have a Duskull in the box? Because if we can have a Dusknoir, I'm not going to switch Midna out right now, but maybe between episodes we could? Doesn't seem like a horrible idea. Also, how is my potion situation? Because I used a lot of them between episodes. Still got 14 Hyper Potions. I think we'll be fine. So yeah, let's go check about the Duskull situation, because if we've got a Reaper Cloth, we could potentially get a Dusknoir, which is a pretty decent Pokemon. Is Shadow Punch a thing in this game? Is that a Gen 5 move? Might be a Gen 5 move now that I think about it, but no, I think it's Gen 4. So Dusclops, yeah, you're dead. So we're never going to be able to get that Reaper Cloth off on you and get the evolution for you, because even if we get a new one, Dupe's Claws is a thing, which I might have to start reconsidering Dupe's Claws rules to a certain extent, because we've got 60 Pokemon, over 60 Pokemon that have died so far, and their entire evolutionary lines are off limits. Meaning that at this point, there's probably 100 or so Pokemon we can't use anymore. And there's only 500 Pokemon in total. So that's about 1 in 5 Pokemon we cannot use. Which is potentially a problem. That being said, we're about to, in the next couple of weeks, we should be finishing this generation. And then when we can actually get a new encounter. We don't have to fight you here. We fight you later. Okay. We can get an encounter here. I totally forgot, this is Lake Acreus. I think it's technically a different area, right? I think so. Let me check. I also don't have anybody with serve at the moment. Yeah, this is a lakefront, and this is Lake Acreus. So I just teach somebody serve and get a new encounter. Yeah, I didn't even think about that being a thing. We're going to need serve eventually anyway. Midnight can learn surf? Okay, did not expect that. But yeah, it's just a better version of Bubble Bean. So let's see if we can get any encounters here on Lake Acreus. The answer is probably a Weedle. Isn't that fitting? Let's try it again. Our encounter of Lake Acreus is going to be another Weedle. I think there might only be Weedles here when you surf, but we got the Good Rod, which is usually I would say decent, but since everything is randomized anyway, it don't really matter. And Sand Slash, I don't think we've had a Sandshrew yet, have we? I don't think we have. I'm gonna not even bother. I'm going to pick the where is it? There we go. Let's see. Have I had a sand? Come on, sand? No, I have nothing with sand in the name. So definitely not had a Sandshrew or Sand Slash. Yep. So what do we do here? Because you're probably gonna die to any move I should have taught somebody False Swipe. I got a TM for that. Did I mention I got a False Swipe TM last episode? I think I might have. I got a False Swipe TM. I guess we just throw an Ultra Ball and see what happens. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We can probably get you in an Ultra Ball. If I'm lucky. Should really be recording this at night time. But I didn't know I was going to be catching any Pokemon. I figured I was just going to do the Galactic HQ today. Which I probably won't even do the entirety of. Okay, Sand Slash has been caught. What are we going to call Sand Slash? We're going to call you... Let's see. Do I have... You're a female, so I'm going to call you... I'm going to call you Karen. Why? Because I don't really like Sand Slash that much, if I'm being honest. It's not that bad of a Pokemon. It's not a bad Pokemon at all, as a matter of fact. Oh, yeah, so we don't have Fly. Can I just walk? Oh, you can. I thought those were two distinct areas. I'm going to use a dead Pokemon to fly. Because I'm not walking all the way back to... what is the name of the place again? The Galactic HQ, wherever that city is. Or whatever the name of that city is. I'm not going to be walking there, because it's going to take fucking forever. And it's either going to waste the rest of this... Wow, talking difficult. Waste the rest of this episode, or I'm going to have to cut out a lot of like time in this episode. And I don't really want to do that, because... Well, I just don't. Just deal with that. So let's use Gary, because I know it has Fly. And temporarily, I'm not even going to bother with like the overlay, because obviously I'm using a dead Pokemon right now to fly. So Flog is going to stay in the box for a little moment here, but spiritually, Flog is still with us. And then it is Veilstone. That's the name of the town. City, same thing. It's not really that big for a city, is it? I say after being stuck in Lumiose last week. Like, for a good 20 minutes. I had no idea where to go in Lumiose. Go watch the reverse look if you want to know. I think it's episode 6 where I got stuck in Lumiose because it's a confusing place, man. I like it. It's a really, well, to convey the feeling of a big city, it really does its job well, but holy fuck is it a confusing place to be. It really is. It's probably the most confusing place in Pokemon in general, I want to say. Is there anything that would confuse me more? Okay, so maybe there's some dungeons that confuse me more, but as far as cities go, I don't think there's anything in Kanto that would confuse me more. Johto? No. Hoenn? I'm thinking Hoenn... Nope. Maybe, well maybe. Okay, so... Very much maybe. But the remake version of... Where am I going? Galactic HQ, that's not here. The remake version of Morville City is a little bit confusing, but not even as confusing as... Hello, who are you? Oh, you're Luca. Yeah, you're Luca. Are you? You're not. Are you? I think you're a Luca. I think the dude was Luca, and he just like left because... Was he? He might not have been. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to the story because who gives a shit? It's Pokemon. So now we go through the warehouse because apparently there's a storage key here or something. Hey, I saw a Pokeball back there. It's probably not going to be the key I need, but it might be a useful item. It wasn't, because I've got plenty of money. I don't need a star piece. I don't need nuggets. I don't need big pearls. We've got about 20 minutes left in this episode, I think. Yeah, we do. And I don't think that's enough to get all the way through Galactic HQ. But we got a Dusk Stone, which allows us to evolve... I actually don't know for sure. There's a lot of items around here. And I kinda don't know which ones are which. But I can't get through here yet because I need to use a special key. And I think I specifically need to use it from the other side. But that item down there, I do remember being... I'd rather not fight you right now. Could you please turn around? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Okay, this is one item. Again, I believe there's a lot of good items and a zinc. There's also a zinc here. Which is not a bad item, necessarily, but I've done a lot of grinding, so I'm probably maxed out, and you're not going to turn around. I'll probably max out on EVs as it is anyway on most of my Pokemon at this point. Probably not on Fred, honestly, because Fred has been holding the EXP share mostly, because it's kind of a useless piece of crap. At least against the wild Pokemon around Snowpoint City. Against Politoed, however, maybe not. I'm going to not bother with Toxic Spikes, but let's see what a Poison Jab does against Politoed. A fair amount of damage. Pay attention to the Parashong, because... Why do you make me face my own friends? I don't want to kill Croconaw, okay? I don't want to. You're making me. I'm very sorry, buddy. Very sorry. Didn't want to kill you, they made me. They forced my hand. Nothing I could have done. I'm thinking it might actually not be a very large dungeon after all. It's just a little bit confusing as to where to go with the teleporters. And obviously, again, there's a lot of items around as well. Hello, you're a Cubone. I've got Twin Needle, which doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, let's switch out into George. See, Fred, it's not that good. To be fair, Endeavor is just a good move, so I did have the opportunity to learn it, but I figured in order for Endeavor to be somewhat useful, I'm going to need to be hit, and Beedrill, not a very defensively capable Pokemon, so it's a very risky move. It's a move that could pay off, but it's also very risky, and I'd rather not take a huge risk right now with my team members, because I don't know if you've noticed, but my powerful Pokemon, they're running a little bit low in numbers. A lot of the things I have left right now in the box, not particularly powerful. So I'm assuming that I'm going to need to go up those stairs at some point. That was very avoidable. Very avoidable indeed. I can Poison Jab you and just like one shot. See? Beedrill can do some useful shit Just not a lot. I'm using the speed button here because I want to get through the HQ. So that next episode we can go Mount Connaught, then the Distortion World. And we can just end the series there, because that's what the Distortion World always does to me. At least around the Distortion World. That's the... Dubious Disc! Oh my god! Hell yeah! Let's do that. I thought Professor Oak gave you that in the post-game. Is that only in... That must be in Diamond and Pearl. That must be the Diamond and Pearl way to get it. We've got the Dubious Disc. We're gonna get a Porygon fucking Z. Wow. Okay. I'm happy. And Sludge Bomb, which is the TM actually wanted to get, because it's a pretty good special move to give to Porygon. Because let's see. Probably want to get rid of Recover, right? Special attack 103. You can learn it. You're definitely not going to get that. I don't think you can learn it. You probably can't learn it. You might be able to learn it, but you're a physical attacker. So Sludge Bomb, I think, or was it Sludge Wave? Let's see, which one did I get again? Sludge Bomb is 90 power, 100% accuracy. You can't even teach that to Porygon. Okay, that is surprising. I won't lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, that also works. That's not how people usually say that, but it works from a purely linguistic point of view. Let's get that Porygon Z, dude. I know who's getting the thumbnail for this episode. Florg is going to be amazing. Because Florg is going to murder everything in sight. And hopefully evolve within this episode. Cherim, I can also take care of that. See? Florg is going to be the MVP of the team. And Tentacool, mostly because it's got a lot of type coverage. It also doesn't have stab on anything. But it doesn't need stab if it's just very strong, right? Just one Galactic Grunt and I'm halfway through the level I need to evolve. So after this battle, we might be ready for Porygon Z, which means more work for me because I need to do a layout with Porygon 2 and then the evolution for Porygon Z. Did I say Porygon 3 before? I don't know. Okay, so this is definitely not going to make me evolve. But it'll help in the long run. It'll help. It'll be 513 experience more than I had before. So I've not even done the editing for the last episode. I probably want to have Porygon Z before fighting. I was going to say Gutses. It's not Gutses. It's Cyrus, I think, in this game. Okay, for you, I'm actually... You're a Snorunt. What am I even afraid of? Protect, yeah, okay, but that doesn't actually damage me. Ice Fang, doesn't do a lot. And it's not a lot of experience either, to be honest. Gallade, on the other hand, might be a little bit more problematic. Signal Beam is neutral. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Oh, Gallade actually did change. He has got Crunch rather than Bite now. Okay, that was a critical hit. A non-critical hit won't be as big of a deal, but that Swords Dance does matter. Oh my, no, you need to die. That was almost really bad. That was almost really bad. Okay, I still don't have the key, though, is the thing. I need to find the key. Where is the key? Where is Sora where you need it? That's a really bad Kingdom Hearts related joke. I'm assuming I gotta go through here to find the key? Did I miss anything around here somewhere? I must have. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning to you all. I am just an idiot. So now I can unlock this door in case I wanna and have to use it. Honestly, just... You don't want to fight me? Huh. That's... That's surprising. It's really weird when you see an evil team grunt and he doesn't want to fight you. It just feels a little bit wrong. Much like the reverse lock. I've been plugging the reverse lock a lot in these videos, but honestly, it is a lot of fun. And I understand that a live stream you can't always like be there live to watch because people have like lives and stuff. I've heard. I don't know from experience. But still, the VODs are up, so do go give that a watch. It's a lot of content. I'm aware, but that does not even lead to where I needed to be in the first place. I got Frustration, which will be absolutely useless because all of my Pokemon probably have pretty high friendship because I've been walking around with them a lot during grinding. That being said, a lot of these Pokemon I just added to my team, so they probably don't have very high happiness yet. Probably. So, this is gonna be the way to go, right? No, it's not. Then where do I go? I've gone everywhere I can go. Other than, is there a door somewhere that I couldn't get through before? Oh, I think I understand what I need to do. I think I understand where I need to go. I hadn't fought you yet. Okay. That's what you get for avoiding trainers. Is facing them later. Let's see, you've only got one coughing. I should be able to take care of you fairly easily. And I think this might actually push me over the edge to Porygon Z. There we go. We are gonna be a Z-boy. Let's just enjoy this without the speed button. I've got an itchy nose. It's really annoying. I don't know if you've been able to notice that I've been touching my nose a lot. It's the thing, I've been recording a little bit extra today, and again, when I record a lot, I get an itchy nose. It's really weird. It's not that weird. I've complained about this and explained why this happens in the past. But let's see, how did that impact your stats? 133 special attack, you are my man! I love it! You're gonna be absolutely annihilating everything in your path. Now you just need a little bit better moves, like, again, Thunderbolt would be great. Psychic would be great. Both of which we will be getting. I think we have Rock Climb now. I think this actually is a pretty... Is this a TM as well? I think it might be. It is a useful item, surely. It's a full incense. Which might be one of the least useful items for us at the moment. Scrap that. That might be one of the least useful items in general, because what does it actually do? I mean, it's used for breeding, but it probably has a proper effect as well, right? An item that helps a Pokemon, it has an exotic smell that incense that makes the holder bloated and slow moving. So what does it do? That doesn't sound like a good effect. Does it decrease your speed stat? I feel like it decreases your speed stat. Does it increase your defense stat as well, though? Because I don't know why being bloated would make you more defensive. But it might. Fuck if I know. Yeah, we can't get through. This is the exit. But there's probably a door somewhere around here I can get through now with that key, right? Yeah, this door. And this just immediately takes me to the place I want to be at? Question mark? It does not. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing the entirety of this episode. I don't think. We'll be blasting through these two battles, and I think after that we might be ending of this episode. Let's test out our new and improved... You're not a really good match for my moveset at the moment, honestly, but that wasn't bad. Okay, you're taking a little bit of a beating here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fred is level 47 now. Boltoid. That is a little bit more like it because I can signal beam you and that'll instantly kill. That's what I like to see. That's what 133 special attack will do to you. Now I just need something to heal up again because The camera up thing was maybe not my best plan ever, gonna be honest with you. Actually, I think that place over there, you can't see what I'm pointing to, might be the end of the dungeon. So let's just do the magneton fight. No, let's go into robot. Let's just do the Cyrus fight today anyway, because I think that is the wrong move I selected. It still did a lot of damage. It was a critical hit, granted. But if we use a little bit of the speed button, it'll be a little bit of a longer episode, but I've had shorter episodes lately, right? I've got quite a lot of shorter episodes lately. This seems like... I seem to remember this. Is this a place to heal? No, this is where we're supposed to be going. Okay, so let's blast through this dialogue and then take on... I think we fight Cyrus in the Galactic HQ, don't we? We fight... Oh, no, we fight Jupiter. I think we fight Jupiter. We fight a Team Galactic, like, high up here. And that's going to be the battle for today. And, again, I've had over the past couple of weeks, I've had a lot of shorter episodes, 20 to 25 minutes. So if this one ends up being 35 minutes, as long as my facecam battery doesn't run out, I think everybody deserves a little bit of a longer episode. To make up for the shorter episodes. Even though I couldn't really help it because of the whole camera cable situation I was placed in. It's a little bit loud. We can heal here, right? Can I? Oh, I found a Pokédoll. Okay. Did not expect that. I guess if we get put to sleep, we can use the Pokédoll. That Pokédoll wakes you up from sleep, right? Is that how that works? Oh, we'll be able to flee from any wild Pokemon battle, so... I don't give a shit, is what you're saying. Let's do this as a double battle. Again. This may be a little bit of a longer dungeon than I gave it credit for a moment ago. I thought it was fairly long. I thought it was fairly long, and it seems like I was correct in that assessment. Discharge wouldn't hit Robert. That's actually a really good matchup, and then Lava Plume hits everybody, that's not good. Rock Slide will only hit both of the opponent Pokemon. Combee died, Seaking died, never mind, Rock Slide, nope. I forgot Combee is also a flying type. Until I used Rock Slide, at which point I remembered Combee was a... Okay, I think Discharge will still be the best thing because hitting Luminion. But then, what do I do against Mamoswine? Just Strength? Probably should have seen that coming. That wasn't a great idea to stay in against. Let's Discharge again and switch into George. That takes care of the Luminion, which should be his... that was not a great idea either. That could have gone really wrong. That could have gone really, really badly. I guess Signal Beam, like, probably shouldn't have used Surf. Doesn't matter, because... Will he still use Surf? He will, and it'll... Oh! Still... Oh! That's close. That's really close. Hello, Hyper Potion. Meet Flock. Let's use Rock Climb. On you. I guess we can use Signal Beam and then just heal up George with a Hyper Potion again. We're running... Oh no! I didn't... No! Wrong Pokemon! It's the end of the fight anyway, I can go heal up now. Okay, so... Doing that as a double battle? Probably shouldn't have, because that put me in a lot of danger. Luckily, there's a healing bed right around the corner here, but... Two of my Pokemon almost died. And that wasn't even the battle that's supposed to be scary. So that being said, it was a double battle, which just by its nature is always going to be... Oh, which one do I need to go through? Is this the right one? Did I pick the right? I picked the right one! I am honestly surprised. Hello, Cyrus. Do I fight you or do I fight Jupiter? I think I fight Jupiter, right? Or do I fight you? Jupiter. Hey. Clever wordplay. It's okay. I fight you. And Jupiter? Maybe? Okay, you start off with a Finian. I think I can take a Finian. I cannot take down a Finian, apparently. And you switch out. Going into a Volbeat. I can take a Volbeat. I'm getting really lucky with these paralysis. Wow. Now let's think for a moment. Psybeam doesn't do a lot. He's damaging himself more than I'm damaging him. Maybe just Flog is not the best way to deal with a Volbeat. I can't run from a trainer, but I didn't want to. I wanted to switch out into you, and then just Lava Plume, finish off the Volbeat. Okay, next up is Wingull. I can definitely take care of Wingull with a Discharge. Again, for the Finian, if I had Thunderbolt, Finian would be dead right now. Wingull is going to die anyway, because it's quite effective. Tentacruel, just going to stay in, because Discharge will annihilate... again, Thunderbolt would have been such a I can't switch out anymore. I especially can't switch out now, and you have a Hyper Potion. Not that it's going to matter too much, because you're dead anyway. I am using Speedrun for this to prevent, because I think we are also going to have to fight Jupiter. Finian, again, not that big of a deal, so let's just like Signal Beam not to waste PP. Rotom. Okay, let me think. I can't switch out unless it's into a Steel type or a Poison type. But I need to go into mid now. I guess we'll have to. The first couple of turns aren't going to be that bad, and probably Feint Attack is going to... I could have probably gone... I probably could have gone into Gallop and used Crunch to do a lot more damage. Okay, so Rotom wasn't an issue either. Now Leafeon, let's go into Robert. Then I need to heal the fuck up, because I think there is a second fight waiting for me. Okay, that's a Cyrus fight. That was not too bad. Gonna be honest with you, could have been a lot worse. That Dull Battle was a lot worse. So let's go back and heal up, because again, I do think that we still do need to fight. Oh, we got the Master Ball. So if we run into any wild legendaries, we can use the Master Ball. We'll not be using the Master Ball against non-legendary Pokemon. So next episode we'll be going to Mount Cornap, but again, I think that... I seem to remember that we also fight Jupiter here. I think I've made that mistake before and lost Pokemon to the second fight because I wasn't prepared for there being a second fight. I seem to remember something like that. So let's take this bad, let's rest up, just in case there is a second fight. If there's not a second fight, that's absolutely fantastic, because we're 35 minutes into this video, and I would very much like to end off this video. But if there is another fight, we'll be ready for it. I doubt there will be 2 boss fights back to back, right? Right? Hopefully. Oh, it is. Huh. Okay, that's a thing. Makes sense that there's a warp tile there, actually. I didn't really consider that before. Okay, we've got an item here. A full restore, that might come in handy in any moment now. I don't know if these people around here are just scientists or also trainers. You see, I am pretty sure that we're going to have to face Jupiter here. This is Jupiter, right? Yeah, we do! I remember this correctly. It's Saturn. Never mind, I always get them mixed up. Okay. Is it going to be as easy as Cyrus himself? Because... God, I hope it is. Latian, not a big issue. I'm so glad that I remembered. Last time I think I lost like half my team against this fight. because I didn't remember this was a thing. Let's see, who is the best against Drapion? Because Drapion is he Bug Dog or Poison Dog? I think he might be Bug Dog. I think. Let's just use the Lava Plume. Let's see what happens. That is... You know what? That's a 2-hit. I'll take it. He's apparently Poison Dog, not Bug Dog, but... Down will be... I mean, George, it's a little bit risky if you have Earthquake, but you probably will die to a single surf anyway, so... Next up is... Fuck! I should have gone and gotten Ice Beam. Because I'm pretty sure Porygon Z will be able to learn Ice Beam. And I would have been really, really good against Rayquaza. I don't give a shit. I should have... It wouldn't even have mattered against Rayquaza. I was going to say I should have led with Toxic Spikes, but Rayquaza wouldn't even have... Oh! Actually, it's a flying type, so I can also Rock Slide it. Which will probably... Please do a lot of damage. Ah, that's not enough! That's really not good for me. That's really bad for me. I can take a hit as long as it's not a critical. I couldn't take a hit. Guess we're getting a new fire type on the team next episode before we go into Mount Connap. Do I have Quick Attack on you still? I don't. Do I have any priority moves? I've got Aqua Jab, but that probably won't do a lot of damage. Then the question becomes who can take a hit. Physical defense is what matters here. 74, definitely not. 69, nice. 103? Seems likely. 123, seems more likely. Okay, so we're definitely going for Gallade here. That's so much damage. So much damage, considering that I have such a high defensive stats. Okay, Mr. Mime. We can take care of a Mr. Mime. That shouldn't be an issue. We just took out a literal god. Well, depending on if you see legendary Pokemon as fuck as gods, I would argue that in a certain respect they are. Guardians of nature, whatever. It's a legendary Pokemon. Practically a god. Okay, Flog. We can... I remember Bug actually is super effective against Dog. I oftentimes forget that it is. But right now, I remembered. Which means that we have now won. And I only lost one Pokemon in the process. Which, honestly, is not that bad. Would I have had Ice Beam? I could have prevented losing any Pokemon there. So, you know what I'm going to do between episodes? I'm going to level up a Fire-type Pokemon to put on the team again. Do you give me anything? I don't think you do, right? No. I'm going to level up a Fire-type Pokemon to put on the team, and I'm going to get the Ice Beam TM, because I can get it now since I have Rock Climb on Route 216. I couldn't before the end of this episode, but I can now. So, and I'm fairly certain Porygon can learn Ice Beam. So what we'll do is we'll end off this episode here. Next episode we'll be going to Mount Connap with everybody being probably just like 1 or 2 levels higher than they are now. And you know what? It's a long episode anyway. I have to do a lot of editing for last episode and this episode because I haven't done the editing for last episode yet. Anyway, so I might as well just make one more overlay here and see who we bring. We have a Firestone, so we could definitely bring Laura. Which might also be our only fire. It's our only fire type. Well. I don't think we have much of a choice, do we? We really don't. So I guess we're bringing Laura. We need more fire types. We also need Ice Beam. We need a lot of things. And one of those things is going to be giving the EXP share to Laura rather than to Fred, because Fred is near level 50 at this point. Which, again, it's a B-drill, so it kind of needs the extra levels over the rest, because, again, it's a B-drill. Next episode, we'll be back with a Arcanine at... I don't know, I'll look up what the levels are for the Distortion World for Cyrus's fight. And base my entire team on that, because I'm going to do Mount Cornet and the Distortion World back to back, obviously. So I want to be prepared for the Distortion World fight. So probably going to be about level 50 across the board. I don't know though, maybe a little bit lower. Until the next time though, I'm a vlogger, you've been awesome. This has been a long episode, I hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye. Wait, yeah, but we can have Poke Center music for the end, it doesn't matter. Bye.